Yeah, no doubt about it. This is the best map for Team Liquid. It doesn't look good for Vitality. They will start on the CT side. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Liquid will be having 2 flashbangs, a smoke grenade available there for Nitro. They've actually doubled down on the utility here, map. This is going to be a tactical approach. A defuse kit there for Apex, and he's also got a smoke grenade on the back pocket. It's Liquid making their way towards Connector. A lot of players in this area, actually 4 committing at a fast pace here as Zywoo watches towards middle.
Watches but won't find. Quick taps towards stairs. No one on the other side, the receiving end. With twists, he knows that he was there. Doesn't want to go too far beyond the enemy line to try and chase him down. But speaking of that, watch NBK. He's behind everyone. No one's looking. It's haunted them, these pistol flanks before. We saw Apex do the same thing, and Nitro takes them down. They have to capitalize on those shots.
They keep choking at those points. Those are kills for free. You've done a great job. You've done the hard work. You've made the flank. You've got to hit them in the back of the head. That's simply not good enough. As Twist, he's going to punish them. A missed shot is going to cost them the round by the looks of things. It's a 5 versus 3 now. Make it 2. Twist is on a rampage. What a convincing round that was. Another disaster with the flank map.
Both pistols so far have led to 1-7 deficits. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
See if Liquid can convert the second round to add to the momentum and lead. And Liege already onto a Krieg. Not wasting much time bringing out the big guns. Twist's also on the AK-47. On the other side of the coin, well, there's not much coin at all, so they won't buy. No one really got kills to justify forcing.
Yeah.
They have to sit with the pistols.
Well, now that means they'll buy in the next round. It'll be a compromised one. They won't have everything they need, and if there's residual SMGs here, it's going to be a fast round from Team Liquid. So this still is going to be tricky, even with the guns in the third. How much damage has been inflicted? They've run through flames as short. They must have done. Flash is decent. Napai's in trouble. He pulls out the pistol. He probably goes down here, but he spotted so many players on that side of the map. Hold on! It's Vitality with 3 kills. Finally, getting a bit of luck. They will actually be pushing towards B with the perfect flashbangs. They've got themselves a 5-on-2 situation with rifles recovered.
As I was saying, both pistols previously have led to a 1-7 deficit.
Oh my God, they've pulled this one off, I think. It looks like it's done, but it's Twist and Liege with time remaining and the bomb. Remember, no armor here on the Vitality side. Be a monumental task, but Liquid can pull this one off as they slowly make their way back towards the B side.
And even though they don't have a lot of guns, even still, Alex is out toward the flower pot. He almost needs to peek for information at this point because the kills on the B side of the map, they've assumed that they can rotate back to A. Now, I will say that's not a bad decision in the fact that rotating back to B based on gravity, jumping down the stairs, jumping out the window, it is quicker, but it does give an access point for Liquid. And if they can find the kills fast enough against the 2 with the guns, there's low enough HP on everyone aside from Alex that they can clean this up still on the Liquid side. So Twists with the bomb, Elige with the Krieg, they'll go straight for contact.
If they get a clean kill on Zywoo here, with the bomb going down, there's a real chance they win it. A lot of variables there, but as they make their way through, there is a player waiting on the ramp.
Zywoo's being just sneaky enough though, because they've looked to the window and he stayed put. Bomb fell forward. That means Elige has to take a few extra steps. At 11 seconds, he has to commit to the plant. 3 left alive. 1 with a gun, 2 with rifles. Good position. Anticipating. Looked, but not ready. He thought sandbags. Alex appears after he cleared off toward jungle.
Well, there we go. It's normally Vitality giving up to the full ecos, but Liquid, they're the ones that blink this time, and it's a great push towards B. Well-timed flashbang. And you saw how much damage they took as well to commit to that. And that's why Nap thought he was safe. The Molotovs towards shore. He's spamming away. All of a sudden, he's got 3 CTs coming through the shore pipe, and it's going to be 1-1. Bomb planted, though. Do Liquid want to force buy back? And the option's there for sure, but they're on the T side. It's not like they need this round. They can take an eco as they'll purchase up with Deagles and fully invest. They are going to go for it. Here's the replay of all the pushes and successful frags, much more like it from MBK. As now Tech9 for Nitro, don't see that much these days. CZ's Deagles and 1 rifle. Elige has a Galil.
Quickly down to the tunnels position as well. MBK playing again very aggressively. Zywoo's at the picnic behind. Now both back off after utility damage. They don't need to stay that far out. Not against lesser weapons. That is how you start to lose the anti-ecos.
Yeah.
They've got an art of that.
Yeah, use the range. Crossfires here. MBK will get first contact. Spotted the Liege. Drops the incendiary to fall back. Wants a challenge, in fact, and that's a nice play. He's going to get himself a couple of frags here. Takes a dink, but that's absolutely fine. As now to 5 versus 3. Remember, full investment here from Liquid, so it'll be eco next round from what looks to be a very successful one from Vitality here.
11 HP, and he still finds Naf. So the M4 still out of the picture, and looks like that will be the case because Twists, only with the Deagle, tries to rotate back around. Could still potentially find MBK, but I doubt he carries a gun into the next round given the situation. In fact, MBK, after picking up a bit of utility, runs back to the site to hide instead. So Vitality will take the lead. A 0% conversion rate so far in this series. Pretty remarkable. So that's one.
Yeah, just the one. They now know where Twist is, and he hasn't got much time and no bomb. Just trying to see if there's any mistakes made, so he can at least cause some financial damage. That's not bad. 15 seconds remaining. Surely there's not another one available to him. Going in towards that A site, another attempt, but Alex will finally shut him down. And you're right, Vitality going to the lead now, 2-1 on their CT side, and should be 3. Team Liquid can't really justify any investment here. They're all hovering around $2,000. A flashbang is going to be purchased, and maybe just a pounce towards a bomb site here as we take a tactical timeout. Here's the replay from MBK, getting it done with the M4. Drop the incendiary to buy himself some space. Keep the T's at bay. Double spray down. This was a great shot as well. You see that slight off angle. Naf wasn't expecting him to be that wide. So PT50 for Twists, a couple of flashes. That's about it.
Technical pause just cleared. And we get back underway very quickly. Alex, the AUG along with Apex. AK carried still for RPK, so efficiency in the 2 rounds they won, not only to take the gun, but to keep it alive.
So they'll head towards B here. Wait for the initial utility, presumably, flashed over, and see if they can find a couple of trades to maybe get a bomb plant down. They're running through the flames here, and that's fine. It's a similar approach we saw from Vitality, the surprise element here. Alex and Apex trying to light them up. A couple of kills coming through, and that's going to be Twisted, that P250. He's the last player alive here, as surely he won't get a plant, and Zywood confirms it. So a decent attempt, a couple of kills, no plant, that would have been ideal. But either way they buy into this round, it will just be slightly compromised. They probably don't have the AWP here. They won't have all the utility, but it's serviceable. There's enough out there to win this one. But Vitality now is starting to look a lot more comfortable, and we should see a Zywood AWP at this stage. We'll find out. He's got $8,000 right now and purchases the weapon. There it is. So he has a massive chance of really going off in round number 5 here.
Bomb waits T stairs. Apex very quick down below. He'll confront Stewie. In fact, he goes out short. Thought he could beat them. He could hear them in the water. Twist emerges from it to take his head clean off through the door. Or I should say, not the door, rather, it was open, but the wall in front, the wooden board. Still, MBK holds the same position, but does not have the conceal of steel in front of him. And Stewie is sneaking up the hallway beside him. This could be tradable at the very least, and Stewie gets it cleanly.
Alex has been smashed as well, down to 5 HP. This looks like a very convincing round, picking them off one by one. It's a 5-on-2, Alex and RPK. The tank will be waiting towards B, but there it is, low HP, 1 bullet. Anywhere on the body would have taken him down. It's trying to find RPK. Now it's a very good round from Liquid. Nothing too tactical there, just accepting the fact that Apex will present himself known to be an aggressive player on CT sides. And it was a nice flash, it was a good attempt, but once they lost that frag, they started to fall apart. And it will be 3-2 now, but is there enough to buy again? I'm seeing CZs and an AWP, so they're fully investing, but Alex, who did not perform on Dust 2, he'll be the one with the pistol here. And RPK, similar story. He'll have a P250. Chance to win this one, but it's all down to Zywood, really. He needs to find multiple frags with that sniper.
Now trying to fire in towards short. Zywood aggressive. Second time we've seen him go very aggressive to make things work. First time on Overpass, but remember the push on Dust 2 through the doors.
Yes. Absolutely true. That's what he had to do here. And I think MBK's got the intel. There's a second frag here available. We will see as he turns around. I don't think he saw Elise then.
Could be different graphic settings for us versus them, because I thought he would have saw the shadow. We certainly could. Twists manages the trade at least. That could have been really bad for MBK when he looked toward long. So set piece with the single smoke from Nitro. Stewie wants to get the reaction off of it. Alex and Zywoo both behind the truck, both blind, but so is Stewie. And Zywoo shows up with the AWP. Apex walks out from the stairs, and Vitality find the fourth.
Well, there it is. That's very good signs for Vitality. As we said, Zywoo would have to be the driving force behind round number 6 there. He gets aggressive towards that monster position, opens things up, taking down Nafly. You'll see Naf in that monster tunnel pretty much every single round. And Zywoo, what great movement that was. Beautiful shot as well. Comes back towards the A side, playing a dynamic game. That's what you want to see from these top AWPers. Apex close things out, getting his confidence back after some awkward moments on Dust 2. 4-2 overall. Liquid with another buy here, this time with just AKs across the board. A few compromises made of lack of utility and maybe a boost here. Zywoo, the opening kill once again. He finds Nitro. He really is going off right now. That's exactly what we wanted to see as Vitality looking to find a 5-2 scoreline.
Zywoo just waiting to see if anyone will push that far, and he has support in numbers, but that means being so far out, if they could cut off Apex. If they opened up B, they might have a chance at it, but it's been shut down. Good find until Stewie turns it around. Bomb available, but not sure. He's aware of Apex's position, flashing himself out. That'll do. But there's one more challenge, and he has been an absolute rock so far for the French, and he had no idea there would be so many players so far forward. Caught napping almost as he tries to chase down NBK. Does get it to a one-on-one. 55 seconds, time enough to go after the ball, but he has 28 HP, and he'll have no idea where RPK is.
You can see him rolling his eyes there. He knew he had the advantage against the MP9. The fact he took so much damage, though, really limits his chances in the 1-versus-1. But the mind games begin. He unfortunately does not have the bomb, so he'll have to quickly make his way towards long. RPK just holds the connector. He really has no information as to where Naf could be at this point. Bomb still so far away from him. 30 seconds remaining. RPK, very strong position. Should be able to win this one, no problem. Unless Nafly somehow comes and pre-fires this position. He's making noise now. RPK wins this, no problem. There it is. Great stuff. Now there's a chance there. Stewie 2K with a remarkable little sequence there with the AK-47. Brought it down to the 1-versus-1, but RPK will win the round.
Again, it was so much aggression. They got fortunate to catch the bomb off where they did, because if Naf had opened up B even a little bit sooner, they would have had the site to work with.
Well, there it is.
Third one's the impressive one. The fact that he's able to flash off Apex. If not for that flash, Apex has him dead to rights. He didn't know he was there. He just spotted him because he was looking away.
As we mentioned, it's always Naf that's outside B. Unfortunately, when his teammates dropped and the bomb was in a difficult position, that's when he found himself having to rotate across the map. But NBK with the auto shotgun, multiple kills here were available. He's good for 2. Farms himself a lot of cash, the perfect weapon when you know they're going to be eco here. Vitality making a convincing case here on the CT side. Desert Eagles, no armor, and they've got a couple of flashes here. 4-versus-3. No map control really for Liquid whatsoever. They'll head towards middle, presumably try and smoke and throw to the sight and see if a plant's available to them. But right now, Vitality is set up very nicely. Shouldn't let this one slip away. Got Apex head towards the bank, baiting in Zywoo with the M4. It's looking like a really nice setup. Should be absolutely fine here.
So they're holding their own, Vitality, potentially up to a 6th round. It's Liquid that suffered the lack of conversion and have been chasing the economy ever since. We said that this is where they've looked their best, but the best can fall if they don't get the right start, and Liquid are try and pull this round back, but as you say, good setup, good crossfires. I need an easy kill. Steps back out, follows it onto Elige, twists, evades him for a moment, but there's so much presence on top of the bomb site. Even though he has the bomb, he's not going to get that far as Apex confirms it.
Well, there it is. Quite a comfortable one there. Can't say that too often about Vitality. 6-2 though, as we'll see money start to stabilize for Liquid. They can buy the AWP at this point. They don't necessarily rely on it. It's more of a situational purchase. I felt like 5 AKs will be on the docket at this point, but they didn't expect this because this is the pick of Liquid. This is their best map. Vitality. It's surprising to see them looking so confident here after they got their cage rattled on the first map. That first half was difficult to even get into. They barely found any frags, and now it's Liquid that are slowing down, and Zywoo, he's speeding up every single round, finding multiple kills with the AWP in a different position every single round. It's difficult to keep track of him, and when he's not missing shots as well, he's such a deadly force. AKs and 1 Krieg. You can see Stewie 2K. Is that correct? He's got 18 kills? No, he has 5. I was going to say that. That's a little off.
waiting this time. Flashed as he wanted to come out. MBK continues to be aggressive, so they are absolutely taking the fight to Liquid in ways they could not before on this map. Whether that's a call they've made directly to counter Liquid or something new to see for Vitality, it's certainly working so far, but this time they do get bit by it. Nitro down to 12, but MBK gone.
So Nafly now knows there's a reaction possibility from the CTs here. So he moves right back in towards T-spawn. He's felt that aggression. We saw the USBs have a successful push in that monster position. That's why he's holding right back now. He's not in a position where he can be flashed. No one's going to be pre-firing that. So he's anticipating the CTs to try and go on an intel push here at this point, and Apex might be the man to do it.
Apex has a smoke in front of him for now. He'll be surrounded if they go any further. Thinks about nading, but Molotov down. It's a good chance they push through as well. He gets the benefit of the smoke fading, but the flash in, and Lige able to drain. ZywOo steps out. That was the response that you would have expected to work. That was what Fnatic used to do on this map in 2015, where they were so effective at countering the bathrooms, but he can't get the kill, and now the site open, rotation required. And time enough to deny the plants. If they can get out, they do, at least for now. They can't get it down, but it's RPK. Oh, it's RPK. Nitro, the man who went down to 12 early in a one-on-one. Bomb still inside of the site, and RPK, he's going to change things up just as he did the last time he was in a one-on-one to try and catch them off, but the fading smoke goes against him.
Sigh of relief there from Nitro. What a great little push from Alex there to only get one kill, but denied the plant. It made things incredibly uncomfortable at that point. Nitro at 13 HP. He technically should have lost that one, really. RPK had all the advantages, so with the information at the bomb, maybe gave too much away, exposed himself too much, considering the HP of Nitro there. And that's going to be a bit of a lifeline for Liquid. They will have enough to buy into this round, of course. It will still be a little bit difficult, and I am seeing investment from Vitality as well. Alex will have a UMP. MBK only with $1,500 here. RPK was $7,000, so they're going to take a timeout and discuss their options here. I just feel like RPK drops the AWP as ZywOo maybe. Let's get him going again. If you're going to have a difficult buy, at least take the strongest player with his weapon of choice. There's the AWP. RPK did purchase it, and he has dropped it to ZywOo. That's what we wanted to see. And here's the replay of RPK actually getting them into that position where it was looking like he'd done enough here. But Nitro gets the intel, takes him down. But this is a very important round here. Deagle, UMP, and a ZywOo AWP. Where does he go? Before it was Monster. We'll see if we can find the pick towards Long this time. The execution looking likely here. He'll be on the wrong side of the map.
Stewie's so quick towards sandbags. Luckily, they put in a second Molotov to delay that push because they could hear the smoke at the short tunnel. Twist has made contact. Back to speed for Liquid. Support in numbers, though. 3 already on this site. Watch the flank as well. They're already pushing through the tunnels behind. If RPK can slow them down or line them up, they've got a chance at it. ZywOo back in. They get 2 back. It's a 2-on-2 as a result. Twist only good for 1, and that's equaled immediately. MBK gone. Twist finding that as well, but ZywOo still has the bomb, and has the AWP, and the bomb has gone down in front of him, so he can hold that. Smokes himself in instead, because he doesn't know where the second player is and doesn't want to get caught in the crossfire. Tries to get himself out. Lige has the angle instead.
Well, there we have it. Like we said, ZywOo, similar position he was in before, had to find multiple kills and to really stand a chance there. Yeah, they had a couple of rifles, but the Deagle, the UMP, and he had to step up, and unfortunately for him, he went towards Long. Like I said, he's trying to be dynamic right now. He's trying to be unpredictable. He was B before, and unfortunately for him, he arrived to the scene of the crime in time, but the damage had already been done. He gets a couple of kills. 2 versus 1 wasn't possible, and he will be taken down, and now Vitality have pretty much a full eco here. But they managed to win one of those before, so we'll see if this Long push can do anything. They'll flash over and try and focus towards the playground, but that's exactly where Nitro is ready and waiting.
He's ready. It's 1.5. Now he'll follow up on the one he started with. That's a very quick round. We're back to within 1 as Liquid absolutely shut down Vitality. They threw a curveball. That's knocked out of the park.
You can see Adren seems happy with it. He's like, yeah, well, that'll do. 10-second round, we'll take it. 6-5, Vitality still in the lead here on the CT side on the pick of Liquid. AWP up for the first time for Nitro. They will see if now in the gun rounds he can have some real impact with the weapon. Fortunately for him, ZywOo, he'll have the M4. He is a superstar player. He is capable of using the rifle, but he's most deadly with the AWP for sure. RPK knowing they have to make some sort of aggressive push. You can see they've got no kits, barely any utility. They're trying to find an initial frag or some map control. They've done well in terms of the latter, but it's ZywOo who's getting spammed and down to 33 HP.
Flashed out, double push. No one there, no one at A long. In fact, no one at A really, aside from ZywOo way back inside of the site. They are trying to push back through the tunnels. And K could be the one to get on the stairs fast enough. Just want to point out, it's a two-horse race right now. ZywOo on 12, Twists on 14, both carrying for their respective sides. And BK, wow, responded very well. And usually Elige is hard to beat in a reaction duel.
Yeah, those sort of duels he never normally loses. Now MBK with a decent grenade as well. They know he's at low HP. Can he find a second frag here? Stewie knows he's in trouble. Oh, it's close, but MBK will be dropped in the end. What a shot that is. RPK gets a taste of the AK-47. It's Alex now pushing the smoke bravely. I think Twist seems to be aware of it. And now, this is where the battle really comes to a head. It's Nitro and Nafly finding kills all over the map. ZywOo already tagged to 11. He'll be nothing to do with this round, I'm afraid. The bomb's going down towards B. All he can really do is save the M4 at this point. A flurry of frags there in a blink of an eye from Team Liquid.
And ZywOo, you're right, has nothing he can do about this.
Yeah.
They are going to be going on to what will be a fourth round bonus.
Unfortunately, that doesn't really do much for them on the CC side, right? Like, even if it's a saved M4, at best they bring out CZs, maybe a shotgun around it, and that's if he saves it. And you can see Twist is taking no prisoners. He will be hunting as he actually looks towards the right position there. One bullet in ZywOo's direction will take him down, but he seems to be very aware of the potential flank coming in. Twist will try and stay silent, but the timing, it looks like ZywOo's got him.
ZywOo does, but Naf's the next closest. Smart, he knows he's cleared long by taking that kill, so he runs the direction in which he was being pursued, but Naf beats him to it just barely. Swallows the nade for the sake of the kill, and the gun, 6-6 tie game, and back into it on the T side for Liquid.
Even if he went down there, I think that's worth the push. Like, trying to get the gun out of ZywOo's hand, the way he's playing in this semi-final, you don't want him to have any firepower going forward. As Nitro saves the day there. You can see what he did. He actually dropped the AWP to help Stewie out in a compromised position. Very, very smart stuff. And we'll head back towards that B bomb site. And it looks like maybe just a contact player, a straight-up rush. We will see. Twist to lead the charge here. Obviously, no Molotov down towards short. He wants the quick frag. And now, will he be able to get the spam damage in? There are plenty of CTs on the other side. Apex will have to pull back slightly. He's got that armor in 5-7 once again. Looking for any potential boosts. Starting to slow things down now.
Naf with a big spray. Just seeing if anyone is down inside of 10 at the bottom of the stairs. Twist holding that position for that exact reason. Tons of information. Good read on that. The running back suggests perhaps he was boosting and wanted to go back to position, so he checks the only position that would have caught Twist. And then he goes to work on the round and finds 3 kills. Not bad at all. We are 13 rounds completed, and he has 17 kills.
Yeah, you made a very good point earlier, saying he used to struggle on the big stage, right? But anything but in 2019, it's been remarkable what he's been doing up there. Looking even stronger potentially than group stages on the big stage.
I completely agree. I think his mentality shifted. He used to seem, turned on 100% of the time, stressed almost at the hotels during tournaments. Absolutely. Now he's super relaxed and turns it on for just the playoffs. And maybe that's key. Maybe that's part of it, because he was almost burning out by the time they were getting to finals before.
He was having health issues as well. I'm sure that was a contributing factor, but right now he is looking very healthy with 17 kills, 8 deaths to his name, and just hitting every single shot. Wants to help himself to another hit. Contact play towards B, focusing towards those barrels, and RPK might be a prime target for him. Flash goes in, HEs as well, Molotovs to flash him out. RPK's in trouble. Oh, is he gonna burn down at 3 HP? One more grenade will get him. Sweating in the corner there.
Twist isn't looking much more comfortable, really. I mean, he's got lots of HP, sure, but his position could be easily compromised given his teammates are still waiting outside of the tunnel. They'll go now. There is no smoke. Naf looking to go in for the immediate trade. Contact RPK. 3 HP gone. That was easy. This one, less so, but Twist catches Alex. Not yet looking. Apex wanted to go back out and surprise them, being the 3rd man in the site. He's gone, and so are Vitality. They're bugging out and going home because they got to save the weapons. And Liquid looked like they find an 8th round with ease. Remember, they were down 2-6 at a point.
Team Liquid lean towards that B bomb site so much. It's so reliable for them, especially when they know the economy is quite broken. You see them just going in there and trading out kills. They're so good at it, and they'll just throw it again and again at that bomb site. It's very difficult to fend off, but it's Vitality making a convincing case to save weaponry here. Maybe not so much anymore, but the man in his screen, the player everyone's talking about right now, ZywOo, still has his AWP. He's got a smoke on his back pocket as well. He should be safe here, but we do have Nitro on the hunt. Is this where they will meet in the bathrooms? I'm not sure. ZywOo tucks himself in the corner. He will survive, but a fighting chance going forward. The problem is now, after that great start, remember, they won the pistol here, Liquid, and then went down 6-2. They have just won 6 rounds in a row. They have won the T side of Overpass. Their map pick, they're arguably the best Overpass team in the world. Round 15, and Vitality will have to force into this. Apex will purchase the MP7. $3,400 for Alex and RPK. MP9, it's just not looking good. Maybe a FAMAS for RPK at this point. ZywOo, once again, all the pressure on him to show us what he's made of. Has to find an opening pick. They cannot sit back in crossfires here, as Liquid will just devour them.
Swing in from Naf was precise because Apex was the third one there again. He could have caught them off. ZywOo is AWP thrown forward. He's got the most aggressive spawn. He's got pretty much the round resting on this play, which I assume is straight toward the chair, the fence. Oh, he's gonna go down below instead. I thought he might try and peek T-stairs. Knows there's one there. Knows there's absolutely one there because the Molotov went toward him, but it also means he can't stand there for long, so a quick shot and back away. It's not a surprise the ops in the round. So it reveals very little considering he can now be dynamic, rotate, and reposition, which he's done toward the bathrooms. Smoked off though.
We didn't get the opening frag ZywOo was looking for. He'll be positioned towards middle. MBK, similar stance we've seen before towards those bathrooms. It's Alex that takes first damage here. ZywOo with a couple of frags on the table. He'll get the first headshot towards Twist, and he gets back safely as well. That's key. No trade available, and it's Elige now hunting in the bathrooms. He'll be dropped as well. This is looking very good for Vitality on a compromised buy.
Stewie sneaking up. ZywOo's still looking out toward the front of bathrooms. Stewie, if he finds Park sign, means ZywOo has to be so quick with the op. And look, he's even trying to bait him out because he knows he's there. Walks straight in. He styled on ZywOo. He even delayed it. It was a stutter step.
Yeah, he almost made him look foolish there. That was so stick from Stewie. He has had one fantastic semi-final. He was great on Dust too, and that play might have saved the round. ZywOo with an AWP with players in front of him. He normally finds 2 or 3, and Alex, the player that just hasn't performed in this semi so far, he'll be left with nothing to do. It's 9-6 on the T side of Overpass. Things are looking very, very good for Team Liquid. Vitality are gonna have to pull out all the stops in the second half to stand a chance here. We'll take a break and be right back.
Then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving.
double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got 'em coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know, like I know, we'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what?
Well, from Vitality's perspective, 9-6 is a little better than 12-3 at the end of half, and when they had a 6-2 lead, they may not be happy with that at all.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Liquid will swap over to the CT side now. It's their map pick. It's where they're most comfortable. We'll see what they can do if they win the pistol. It might not mean much if this game's anything to go by. No one can seem to win a second round at all, as the odds look incredibly stacked towards Liquid now, and rightly so. Apex will have one smoke, 2 flashbangs, no upgraded pistols here on the T side whatsoever, and they'll send an absolute unit towards the mid area. At least spots 4 of them, and they continue with their assault towards the A site.
Quick indeed. PK. Just a scrap.
This is a rush, straight up.
It is a rush, absolutely, and Leaves has read it well. He's gone all the way back, and he's found the shot on Zywoo. He himself thinks from a range, though, and down to 13, Alex gets the shot on his Stewie. Nitro takes bomb away from him, though, and that calms things down. MBK is going to get flank wrapped in, and it's 10-6 for Liquid. They win both pistols in this game, but again, no one has converted yet.
But there is a big point here. No bomb was planted, so it's difficult to justify forcing into this one right now. This should be the eco of AKs in the third. But yeah, you're still right. There's still a chance, of course. With the flashbang available, we've seen some crazy scenes in this tournament with just USBs or Glocks. And we'll see if they're able to even make a dent here. So one flash, similar approach to what they did on their CT side, if you remember, when they push B with the one flash. They'll do the same here, but on the T side. They'll flash to B bomb site, hopefully flash everyone there and have a chance to maybe get 1 or 2 kills. If anything more, that would be amazing for them.
Twists.
There we go.
One, now they've got the speed, they've got a dink, but Nap holds down mouse 1 and lets it do the rest of the work. And the round is gone just like that. 11 for Liquid, they finally convert. And now momentum firmly in their favor, but guns to come out.
Yes, absolutely so. There will be a chance of a Zywoo AWP. I was about to say it shouldn't be possible. He has exactly enough for an AWP. He doesn't go for it. Went for the Krieg instead. I think that's the better option here. Like you're more versatile with utility. The rifle instead of a glass cannon AWP. We'll see whether this works out for them. 11-6 though, Liquid. They might be the ones that are the aggressors this round. They've got SMGs, they know the AKs are out, and you can see them, yes, smoke down. They want to get up close and personal and try and maybe get a boost going. We'll see what they're up to. Oh, what is this?
This is the window.
Here we go.
Oh, it's going to be better than that. It's going to be
This is a bit old school.
Yeah, it is. You can actually get yourself up there, but it's very difficult to do because the spray, and Elise gets the punishment for it, but an MP9 in that position is going to be massive.
This is not really deployed so often. You can see the feet, but if you crouch and check it, well, yeah, it's good to notice that. MBK has no idea right now. He'd have to actively check it to realize Nitro's up there. He's got so many different things in his head right now, I don't think he's going to look at it, and down he goes. What a great little play that is from Liquid. And fair enough, like I said, no one really ever does that, so it's understandable that MBK doesn't even consider that position. They had to do something with the lesser weaponry, and it's worked out. They've got an opening frag. Nitro's still 100 HP, and he's thrown away the MP9 and now has an AK, but Stewie surely dropped in.
Apex to catch out Stewie. Alex. Quick in, flash out. Truck position for Twists. And waits to slide out, waits to the last second because that way they're too close to defend themselves. Naf gets the trade off off the fact that his teammate had gone down, and we leave ourselves in a 2-on-3, RPK and Apex. But don't forget the fact that Nitro has been working over from the B site the whole time, and Apex is completely surrounded. Fantastic from Nap, finding 3. He now gets up to 15 kills. At one point, just to point out, when Twist was on 15, Naf was only on 5. He's now on 15, Twist on 21, so Naf has turned it on.
Nitro actually made such a great play there at the flank, like he was ready, chomping at the bit for a couple of kills. You could hear them running, but Nafly, Spore of Spore, just takes everyone down before he has a chance to even really make that play possible. And it's Vitality who get bested by the booster. I love that from Liquid. That was really cool. I haven't seen that in a long time. We passed a lot of Overpass recently as well. What a great idea in that particular round. These should be nades maybe towards the boost. They've got 4 HEs. They should be throwing them in the same position normally towards the wooden boards here. We'll see if that's the case. Still got the majority of their utility here, waiting for any aggression from the CTs. Nothing found so far. Oof. That's confirmed that the Eagles at least. There's a spray down potential, but no, there it is! He'll get the burst, but the strike does work at the HE, successfully finding Twist.
Naf's gonna rotate all the way over there, knowing that he's likely pushed them out of water. Didn't get Apex. He's tempting his fate, running back and forth across Monster with just the pistol at range. Either way, though, Bomb still proceeds toward the A site, and Elige will wait at long. That means he has to play return to site from that position. Nitro needs kills to slow them down if he wants any chance of getting back to the park sign. It almost needs to be a retake. Nitro flirting with it. Bomb's going to be planted on this because they protected the planter in the act of holding off the stairs, but as we said, Elige was waiting toward long the whole time. He comes back in toward the smoke. Apex dinked up, round gone. They got the money from the plants, but Liquid will find the 13th round.
Yeah, 13-6 now. Liquid not really giving anything up at all here. 4-0 on their CT side. They've got all the money, all the weaponry. AWP for Nitro now as well. Stewie 2K will have the M4 and Deagle combo. And Vitality will limp into round 20. Decent bite. AWP for Zywoo. And that's when they really started to get going on Dust 2, when he started having huge impact with that weapon. He's going to have to do it again, and that's not a sustainable storyline for them. We can't keep saying Zywoo is going to have to carry them through these semifinals. That's not good enough against a team like Liquid.
Ooh, Elige, that nade seconds sooner. It might have been far greater in terms of damage. In fact, he gets more from, or I guess, dealt to him than he dealt to them as he comes down to 68. Has to back into the bathrooms where Nitro waits with him. Naf still spraying the wooden boards where he found a kill last round. Not so lucky this time. But it's 4 toward A, and Apex to try and hold the defense distracted at B. And they'll boost on the inside of the smoke with the AWP. No one's on that side of the bathrooms at this point. Zywoo, in fact, spots the boost and makes no mistake taking them down.
That's a lovely pick. It was a nice idea, but Zywoo, he'll get the open up. Liquid in touching distance of the grand final right now. They can still recover this round as Vitality will walk towards the A site silently. Execution doesn't have to be too technical when you're this close. Just allow Zywoo to maybe take a pick, see what's available. Flashbang sent in. I think it actually caught him though, so still looking healthy, making their way forward. It's the final commitment, but Elige gets the double spray down. It collapses in the blink of an eye.
Stewie with one on top of it allows Naf to walk back out further. Zywoo's caught. And Apex, AK in hand. Not a lot of money in reserve, no bomb plant off of this as of yet either. It is a full bonus, thankfully, for Vitality. And on the T side, maybe they can do something with that because they're going to have to. 14-6 for Liquid.
This is a rough one. They can't get going at all. An opening pick, a 5 versus 4, decent map control, everything they really needed, but they didn't go for the execution they pointed out. I guess they didn't really have to considering how close they were, but they allowed this to happen. If you don't get the smokes down, it's kind of mistimed, or they didn't really throw anything in there. They didn't throw the flashes, smokes. They kind of wanted to go in together with that surprise pounce, but Elige is so ready for it. Gets the first 2, and at that point, when 2 players go down, the time is running low, you have to commit. You have to follow your teammates in and hope you can trade out. Liquid 14 and Team Vitality with 6. They're going to have to buy into this one. You did mention it, Matt, they've got the maximum loss bonus, but that won't get you very far without the plants. We're going to have 2 AK-47s, a UMP, Alex on the CZ, as Liquid look for series points. I'm not sure if Vitality have anything left in them. It looked like they came to life in that first half. They had a 6-2 lead, but now we're at 14-6. They haven't posted around since. As we get into a very difficult situation. Aggression from Nitro. Successful grenade towards Iwo as well. He's down to 53.
Crossing already toward the bathrooms. Iwo going to be not long. Rush to clear corner. If they wanted the execution, and if that's why Alex held a CZ, what is the call going to be? Because he sits back toward T stairs. They've cleared a little bit of control toward long, but they're not really doing anything with it as of yet. So just trying to get map control, it appears, because again, Apex is also over toward Monster. So don't look for a set piece quickly. They've only got 2 smokes to work with still on the T side. 1 toward long means they get closer. NBK flashes in, Naf, he's caught by that. 2 at bathroom. Stewie, he's already thinking about rotating, but now they realize this might have worked. That little bit of contact on the A site might have actually done something for them, except, oh, Stewie's on the site. Absolutely taken down. Drive-by from Alex as he crouched underneath of the crosshair. Twist, he's in short, but he can't do much. Tries to hold the bomb plant out a little longer. Nade in, damage onto Zywoo. But needs his teammates to get positioned faster than they are, and it looks like Vitality might have done enough.
I think they might have done. They would certainly give it a go, though. There's plenty of money to justify it. You know there's not much left on the Vitality side in terms of utility, but a strong Molotov will at least fend off a couple of players towards short. Apex starting to land shots here as well. Surely this is the victory now. 3 versus 2. Bomb ticking at some pace. Twist continuing to apply the pressure now. Elige, where is he? He's about to strike. Someone needs to get on that defuse. They're both towards the water position. Elige knows it. It could be enough. Is there enough time? There's not. He has to go back and let the bomb go off. And it's Vitality avoiding series points. And every player went down. Nice movement with the serve there towards the end.
I think he was fine because he only went down to 23. But yes, if he had survived on that, I would have made note of it. It would have been cool.
That was fun.
I thought that was going to be the case, but he didn't take as much damage as expected. So 14-7, Vitality do find one more good fake on that. I was looking for the set piece based on the fact that they kept Alex on the CZ, got out a few more smokes, smoke long, get closer. They didn't have any information. Flash goes over, and Stewie started to rotate. That gave them the entrance, the contact that they needed, and Stewie going down pretty much. Although it got close, confirmed the round at that point. They did what they could to try and pull it back. Zywoo again, still on the UMP, holds toward the playground this time with RPK and Alex beside him.
Yeah, even though you win the round, you're still so weak in the next because every player went down there. Galils, Mac-10s up against the double AWPs of Team Liquid. Elige will be pushed back by the Molotov. They're still in a very good position here, Liquid, to find series points. Vitality, though, mid-control is theirs. Not sure this time in the bathrooms. No AWP to challenge him. It will be the AK of Alex, who's had a very disappointing semi so far, but we'll see what he can make of this.
Nitro. Positioned for Elige to cover door or swing in response to whatever his teammate achieves with the AWP. He is very successful. Now, was the gun barrel spotted from Elige? That's the question. Doesn't matter if he goes aggressive. They get 2 for the price of 1. Nitro's got to be very careful to get back to the site. And still, with the movement speed loss based on tags, had to be careful to get around toward truck. Naf is there with him. 2, 1 spot. Smoke down, thankfully, used by the T side to extinguish the flames, but they aren't going to go on this.
Crisis averted for Liquid there. That was looking uncomfortable. Back towards B they go, and no one's there for now at least. As you can see, it is wide open. CTs will be there in time. There is a little bit more utility towards that heaven position, but Twist, he'll get in front of it. Do they have the range to take him down? They've certainly got the shots, and there it is! Somehow, some way, Vitality is staying alive here with 8 seconds remaining. It's up to Nitro now in the 2 versus 1 clutch.
Got rid of the op to get another op. Couldn't get a rifle to try and get back in the site. He'll jump for information. No one spotted. That means he might at least consider going around the corner knowing no one's staring him down. And get series points. Get them in the finals. Information for 1. Tried to get up on the boards. Couldn't do it fast enough. Takes more damage, gets 1, but 2 able to trade. Apex slides back out. And it's twice they've rotated very early out of B on the Liquid side now.
Wow, there it is. Once again, Galil's Mac-10 CZs. It somehow works out, and I think they might have broken the bank of Liquid here at this point as well. 14-8. Still a lot of work to do here, but Vitality, they did this on Dust 2 as well. Managed to win with the CZs to make it a competitive game and find a few rounds there to give them some form going in towards Overpass. And still money an issue, as this will be Liquid on a pretty much full eco at this stage. PD50s, 1 CZ, so a chance to build up a bankroll finally. Vitality should be able to take this one, but you never know. PD50s, CZs can be quite a potent combo.
Alex didn't quite spot. Yes, they did. Absolutely, they did. Naf tried to face on the back of it. Nitro's found Alex. My God. Take the money from the UMP. Elish has eventually put him down. He's making it awkward. Oh my God, making it awkward. How do they always get back into these rounds?
I don't know. Twist is spotted and go towards B as well. He's made that call. They're going to rotate off this.
They don't know that Apex is holding short though. So if Twist thinks he's further on than they are, he is wrong in assuming. And Elige now has to clutch out a 1-on-2.
He's got a chance to do this as well. He's got the Molotov. If he throws that quickly, he can maybe deny the plant. I don't think that's the case, but RPK has to move. It's uncomfortable. And still, the flashbang from Apex will fend Elige off for now. He's towards Heaven and needs to find a quick kill here, and he jumps up. That was his opportunity. Drops down now, surely. He has no say in the round. It'll be Apex to close things out. Once again, Vitality get by just about there against the full eco mat. It got way too uncomfortable though.
Funny enough though, and again, it was the full eco.
Yeah.
Didn't save anything, but made it very costly for Vitality. So if they can get this to map point, they would break them in doing it and have an easier time than if they had allowed 5 or 4, maybe even 3 to stay alive in the last round. Apex, quick Molotov towards short. Don't want to allow Team Liquid to get any pressure or position on the map as they flash twisted toward Monster to take a peek. I said pressure and position. Elige has done exactly that. Smoke is going to play in his favor at this point. And ooh, even though he spotted RPK, couldn't line up the headshot, AK does instead.
It's a great shot from RPK. Bit of aggression from Elige. Doesn't work out from him at all. Now the reaction from the CT is required. You can see them posturing towards short. They'll try and take down Apex, who's ready and waiting. Oh, he jumps up. That's going to cost him towards Monster. Will they push out? Zywoo, he decides to fall back here. We go to the 4-on-4. Twist has been damaged, but now Vitality go back to the drawing board. Where can they find their next pick?
And that jump timing was huge. No question about that.
Yeah. He was ready for that.
RPK, just to know, considering how good he has been, and we were picking him up on Dust 2, has only 9 kills this game, so he's been the quiet one.
Yeah, he had such a massive performance in Dust 2. 4-on-4 for now. HP lies in favor of Vitality. They do have smokes available, but so does Nitro, and this is an iconic position for him. AWP on the A side, fending off a full execution. He always seems to deliver here. Can he do it one more time?
The first one on RPK, knows there's more. He peeks, he's aware of long. That was the biggest issue, and Alex falls. He's got another on the A site. Nitro, he owns that spot now. And it's map and series point Liquid.
Every time he manages to make that work, it's ridiculous. It's series point for Team Liquid here. Vitality, sure, they've got 3 rounds in a row, but remember, they've been so labored against the Pistols. They've been lost multiple frags. Once again, they're going to enter a round with almost no money here. They'll take a timeout, but what can you even talk about at this point? They're averaging $2,000 per player. It will be MAC-10s and Pistols to try and save the day. Then they need 6 rounds in a row just to make overtime.
Liquid want to start off Season 3 of the Intel Grand Slam with a victory. 5 events before New Year's, they could wrap it up quickly at the start of 2020. That has to be the goal. And no American team or North American team has ever won an Intel event.
That's a good point.
On North American soil. Remember, Astralis, the team that last won the Grand Slam, they never won in Denmark. They actually did that at the same time they capped off Season 1. It's another thing that Liquid could have on their side in the argument about who's the best of all time, and maybe we settle that at the major at this rate.
I think that might be the best place to do it. Either way, Vitality, as we mentioned, Pistols and a MAC-10. Best chance to probably get to close out a series like this. Liquid's round to lose. They stay passive. They've got the AWP of Nitro posted up on the flower bed watching long. Elige patrolling the bathrooms here. They need to be careful not to give up any rifles. A rotation from Nafly as he gets towards that bank position. And his Vitality trying to find anything, an opening. Is there any way they can cause some damage here? They have smokes to the bomb site. I think a full execution is their only option at this point. But remember, Nitro was there before. Will they even want to go near that position considering his power?
Half out toward long is actually expecting to play the retake. They'll bring Stewie over to the stairs. He's early with the nade. Wall of smoke down, but there's a gap. That means Nitro can just walk back out. Elige gets aggressive. There's a second rifle. Even though they find the op, they don't find Nav, and Stewie shuts it down with him. It's 16-9. Great setup forward to the smoke.
What a performance. You can't argue with that. Absolutely textbook there from Team Liquid. Composed throughout. Not many issues at all. Dust too. That first half, that really said it all. There's not many teams in the world that can touch Liquid right now. The individuals are just peaking every single round, it feels like. Their shots are remarkable. It was a quiet day from Vitality. It hasn't been their best tournament, but another semi-final for them. It's been a great year. They'll want to forget about this semi though, but still,